to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Stroud throwing here on first. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Give him 25 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
18, what's that? Buggy.
From the red zone now. Brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
On the quick, right? Right, so 18, what's that? Hey, south. 11.
Again, Stroud. Makes the catch. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans take a 4-point lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow, attack!
Throwing from the gun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. So 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
It'll be 3rd and 5 on the other side, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Hey, 57, fire down these two, fire down these two. Go, yellow. 15.
Back to throw, Mahomes. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Yellow, yellow.
They're going for it with Mahomes. They connect on the deep shot. He's going to have this one down to the 28. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
A gain of 39 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Finds him on the slant. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Yep, 15. Fire down these two, fire down these two. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Butker knocks it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Hey, facing a deficit, it's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room. They will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. The Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 118. What's that? 19 Texans. 12.
From the gun, Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
All right. Why, Tony?
Shotgun now, first round. He's trying to go deep again. Big gain downfield. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First down. A 69-yard gain.
So what began at their own 20, Brock, all of a sudden is inside the other 20. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
From the red zone on first. Low finding his back. Mixon. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans grow their lead to 8. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Escapes out to the left. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Texans closing in, and they get to him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Stroud from the pistol. Connects on the crosser. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans lead by 15 now.
Chiefs 13. Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Pacheco on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Flush down now to his left. Great work by the coverage downfield. Buys him enough time to catch him outside the pocket. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Attack, attack!
Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
He was defended by Jalen Petrie.
Yellow.
3rd and long for him here. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for Kansas
On
City.
1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's going deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start the 2nd half with some needed points. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs get it back to within 1 score.
Texans 28, Chiefs 20. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Noel to return this. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? Swap. Love it, swap. Let the hot, let the hot. White, Tony. Splash.
To the air, Stroud. And then off here to Mixon. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Stroud off the play fake. Buying some time right. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And it will be a 1st down, Texans.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Move the chain! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, ready?
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
It to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
That's cut at the 4. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud again. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
15-yard loss. It's 2nd down and goal.
Looking to throw. Stroud. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Chiefs take possession of the football at their own 20 after the turnover. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
To the air, Mahomes. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jared Stingley Jr. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
At their own 44-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
First down throw, Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Here's Mahomes now. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. New set of downs for them from the 31. On first down, they'll run. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Toss now to the short side. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Sam Williams on the stop. 1-yard gain.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Rolling out to his left. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like the receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
28, Chiefs 26. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Noel to return this. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
All right.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 25. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. In the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Oh, 18. That's it.
First down throw by Stroud. Throw right side. Dale has it. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
First and 10, a run to Mixon. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Timeout called on the field, so we've got a player shaken up and at the worst time. Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Here we go.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. He's going to push one deep down there. He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Big play sets him up pretty here with first and goal from the 5.
On the quick, right?
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. Second and goal coming up.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
That's what an offensive player never wants to see, a defender just
Texans could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow, at 57.
Now it's Mahomes. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Kate, I got to believe he
Hey, dribble in, dribble in. Right side.
Another throw for Mahomes. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
This undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest. One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Texans come away with a road win. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together.